Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Astral Chain. We're about to hit our ramp-up point in File 5, Accord, but we have a quick extra rescue to get to. We've rescued 2 civilians so far in the subway, and once we get done with the last one... Why am I constantly bumping into this dude? I just want to talk. I just wanted to say hi. How's the weather? But no, apparently I'm being a bully now. Our last rescue is not far out of the way at all. It's just right there waiting for us. So we're gonna leave him injured for now and just collect a couple of things. Not this way yet. There's a turn up on the left where we can go downstairs. Ah, that was dumb. Where? Oh, it's downstairs. I think we have to go deactivate that later anyway, so we'll get back to that.
Huh?
These little Zeus boys are so cute, especially with their really obvious royalty-free frog croaking noises. They also have that Miss Marvel effect going on. I think I might want... Oh, that was just one of them spawning in. I thought that was a ground eruption effect about to happen, because they do also occasionally do that. Where they will either spit fire or just cause it to erupt in fissures in the ground. That is my fault. Didn't quite get through that. Ooh. That's a little pain in the ass. We're also getting low on our Legion energy. So, oh, it would have been really helpful had I finished that off in time, but... Ooh. I think I just got knocked out of the Sword Legion's auto-bind, and then also got knocked out of the Arm Legions, too. Both in quick succession. Okay, so that's not half bad. Yeah, B is about right for that one. We had a comedy of errors towards the end of that fight, especially with the Legion abilities both whiffing or me getting knocked out of them. This is okay. We'll continue down the subway line, because I think at the bare minimum there should be a chest. No? Oh, and this is not how we get down either. Trying to remember where the lower path is. It's not really super relevant right now, because we still have to take care of this dude. I better at least be able to pick this up. No. Well, Arm Legion, you get out here. Lift this up. Oh, he's already down, so... Guess we're just throwing that at nothing. Oh, you weren't. It just didn't auto-target him. Thought I saw him die. That's the weirdest thing. Oh, it drags him back. That's what that... Okay, it's not just an attack when you use it in these escort sequences. Okay, that's our last rescue, so that marks the end of the part of the mission that I don't like. And now we're on to all the good stuff.
Do you copy? I sent you my positional data because, well, I'm kind of, completely surrounded by snarling chimeras, so if you could come help me out, and maybe, step on it, that'd be great.
Took a second to look around, didn't find much of value. Anywhere, really. So now, we have to go back down here, and there is an exit over here on the right, leads us down to the lower floor of the subway tunnels, and it leads us to the generator for all the laser beams. Let's take that out real quick. That also shuts down the ones upstairs. This we can't really do anything with yet. Requires the Axe Legion. But it's never too urgent a situation to neglect helping our partner out, who's in mortal danger, so we can get some toilet paper. Toilet paper in the form of the subway schedule. Never too urgent to get a little bit of red matter buff up either. So now before we go back upstairs... Which one is it? Ah, yeah, we gotta pry this open with the Arm Legion. We'll do that a couple more times before we can reach Alicia. Even grab a couple things along the way. Oh, a little bit of full medicine. Or is that we are full on that type of medicine? Sometimes the wording is a little wonky.
There you are. Glad you could make it. I thought I might have to finish all this myself.
Oh, good. He didn't leap out of the way of the mine.
Let's show him what Neuron's made of.
Ah, that sucks. Started facing the one that the Legion was attacking, so I didn't get that final sync attack hit on the one I was already in the middle of attacking. Okay. We have to get away from that wall because that sucks. That's just a space that is not meant for us. And never was, and never will be. Shit. It's a little hard to abuse the delay attack and the follow-up sync attack against this many aggressive enemies. Like, the dogs are really bad to use that against sometimes. We'll get that flurry. Meanwhile, the Arm Legion is actually locking down the other one that was in the corner that was about to attack me. So that's perfect. Oh, spawn some smaller puppers. Some subwoofers. Good God damn it. Hate when you get baited like that. Where you're like, okay, good, I got the perfect dodge going, we're gonna get that sync attack. And then immediately after the perfect dodge, something else interrupts the sync attack. That's still a really good fight. Yeah, that's what I thought.
This'll definitely go a lot smoother with a Legion around. Alright, let's get back to work. We can rest after we stop that Chimera. I was hot on the trail of our mad bomber when those rejects from the pound showed up. It can't have gone too far. Let's take it out.
Yeah, before we do that, I'm gonna comb the area as usual, because there was a bunch of stuff that was off limits during the fight. Maybe not as much as I had hoped. Ah, okay, there is a chest at least. That's a shitload of medicine. It's all temporary, but useful nonetheless. Plenty of mini heals.
You really saved my bacon back there.
Because she is a cop.
I always figured I'd be the one helping you. Call it a motherly instinct or something. Aw, you didn't hear that, did you? Never mind. Not like your old man ever picked up on it either. Let's just say, everything doesn't always work out the way you think it will.
Still pretty quiet around here, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm starting to forget whether we're on patrol or on a date.
Wait, what's that?
Relax, old man. It's a joke.
Yeah, you're funny. I can't get rid of all these chimeric bastards fast enough. Make the whole world like this place again. The twins don't even know what it was like in the old days. They've been in this shit from the moment they were born. I just wish I could keep them away from it all. Give them a peaceful life. That's why I still do it, you know? I'll build them a whole world like this with my own hands if I have to.
Wow. Fatherhood's made you a big softie, huh? But you know, in this peaceful new world of yours, you're still gonna need a babysitter or something, right?
Yeah, sure. But I should probably find one who can take care of herself first, don't you think?
Hey, shut up! I can take care of myself! You know what? Forget it.
Hey, Alicia! Wait! Man, what's gone into her?
Oh, nothing. Just a memory, that's all. You know, nothing was more important to him than peace. And nobody was more important to him than you. God, I still can't imagine the pressure you must feel. The weight of the world on your shoulders and all that. But listen, you've still got people looking out for you. Remember that. If anything is ever more than you can take, you can always come running to me, okay? All right, let's head back.
Alicia's voice actress really puts in some work there. That's just a super great performance. You can hear the little quiver in her voice at the end. That I think is just an astounding touch. So now we find the cause of the bombing.
You wanna play tag? Fine.
So Deimos is really cool. And we have to chase him down to get to the fight, too. I think in canon, my headcanon for this is just that we're mad because he's hopping the turnstiles without paying the fare. So I think we're true NYPD now. Because we're about to just murder this thing for hopping the turnstiles.
Man, it's not holding back, is it? At least there's no chance of losing this damn thing.
Maybe we'll arrest some sweet old grannies selling empanadas without a permit. Ugh. We are not even gonna stop to fight the red-shifted citizens. Not even gonna waste our time on them. I think it takes place right out here. Yeah, so this is a proper mini-boss fight. And mechanically a really good one. There's a lot of meter management in this fight because we're going to be in this mode a lot, and you can see how quickly that diminishes the bar. But there's good reason to be doing that. And besides, if you run out of energy from overusing the Legion, your bar recovers much more quickly than if an enemy knocks your Legion out. The bar regenerates super slowly if it runs out of energy from taking hits. Now that it's stunned, we can actually get in there and do some real damage. Missed the stun window, but it's no longer on fire. Oh, we missed the bind too, which sucks. I tend to try to use that from too far away sometimes. This is also the first time in a bit since we first got the Arrow Legion that the Arrow Legion has been shown some love. It's kind of the linchpin to this fight to make the Deimos fight not such a slog. Because when he's wreathed in flames like this, you can't melee him yourself. Your Legion can still attack directly, but if you swing your baton or the Gladius at him, you will just catch fire and get staggered for a bit. You'll flinch. So you're kind of playing at a range, you're taking advantage of the aim mode for the bow as much as you can with all this stuff going on. You have a lot of dodging, you have a lot of meter management, and then once you stun him the first time and make the flames go away, you get to just really open up. And I think that like cross-modal design of the fight is really fun, like switching back and forth. The process of fighting him and the mechanics of it are really cool. I think it's just another case where it's a tight space and a large enemy, plus a lot of really large effects like that fireball volley with the huge fireballs can be a lot for this space. It just makes it slightly worse than it needs to be. This is okay, though. We are, unfortunately, out of Legion energy. It's going to be back in a second. And it's switching between two different things, switching between the 3 different legions and the 3 different weapons independently. It adds such an incredible dimension to combat. Like, it's a lot to manage at a time. Still need to do a little more work. And it might get its flames back before the health bar expires. But at this point, it'll be so low that even if we have to shoot it a little, it's still going to die before we have to stun it again. Also, it's got a little core in the center, which acts as a weak point. That's why we're seeing critical hits, even though we're not always attacking from behind. Should just die from the sync attack on this, or not even. We don't actually get to see that sync attack that often. It's kind of neat, the volley of charge shots. I'd better be able to pick this up before we fade into a cutscene, because we have one coming up. I don't want to be denied a really good item. Alright, you know what Nemesis is up next, so we're going to pause it here and pick up with the end of File 5 and this Beast Nemesis fight next time. Thank you all for watching, take it easy, have a good one, y'all.